And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here, and on the hill in this one, Kodai Senga.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Foul ball there. And that one fouled off. Next offering is downstairs. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. One out, base is empty. And another ball.
No strikes.
Next offering is down low.
3 balls, no strikes.
And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Next offering is fouled back. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to
over to first, and the Yanks go quietly. It's the Yankees 0, Mets coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Citi Field, and on the hill, Garrett Cole.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Francisco Lindor.
Shortstop.
Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
That's inside.
That's inside.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss, 3-2 now.
The count is full.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This one in the air, right field. Judge sizes this one up. And out number one on the grab. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now it's Mark Vientos. And a breaking ball misses outside. And another ball.
That's inside.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. Man at first, one away.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a 3-1 on the way. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Soto round second, heads for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just kept it simple, played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Pete Alonso. That one hit the knees for a strike. And that one fouled off. Two on, one out. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back. Out of here. And now they're out in front. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right side, Goldie. Steps on first for the out.
Batting 6, designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
Here's Jesse Winker.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. Outside.
Nope, outside.
That one missed.
Inside.
2 out, space is empty. That one fouled off, 2-2. Struck him out looking. The Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Back here in Queens, here comes Cody Bellinger.
Center fielder Cody Bellinger.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
So Cody Bellinger went as a 4th-round pick by the Dodgers in a 2013 draft. How about this, though? His final year in high school, he hit just 1 home run. On the ground to third. Toss to Alonso. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. Stanton, 35 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one is upstairs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one lifted to left. Nimmo has it sized up. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tyrone Taylor. Cole back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. On the ground. Chisholm. On to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting eighth, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
Here's the catcher to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Just misses with that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hit in the air, left field. Dominguez makes the grab for the second out.
Batting ninth, second baseman Jeff McNeil.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Swinging a foul out of play. 2 outs. Ball one there. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they lead it 3-0. On to the third inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. First offering, and it just misses.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
In there at the knees, and the count even 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. In the air, left field, down the line. Tracks it down for the out. One up, one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
That's in there. That's strike 2. Backed off the plate that time. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Alonso under it. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, third baseman Oswaldo
2 outs, base is empty. Oswaldo Cabrera getting ready to hit. And a strike in there. Goes down looking. So the Yanks go in order. Still down 3-0. And we're back
Leading
as we
off
go
for the Mets,
to the last of the third.
shortstop,
Here's the
Francisco
shortstop at the plate,
Lindor.
Francisco Lindor. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Juan Soto now. And takes low for ball one. No outs. Runner on second. And that's downstairs and outside. Swings through that one for strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Boog, this batter gets described as a homebody because he loves playing at home, and historically his numbers back it up.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Check swing, and he went. Now 2-1.
One strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Outside low, and now 3-2. Runner at second here, one gone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Marcus Stroman getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Lindor over at second. Vientos over at first with one away. Chopped left side. Cabrera tossed to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. One hit, one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at Citi Field as we go to the top of the fourth. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
That's through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and
Now
catcher
batting,
on the same
second
page right
baseman,
now.
Jazz Chisholm
Now it's the second
Jr.
baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And ball 1. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
1 ball, 1
The
strike.
Mets leading by 3, top half of inning number 4. Inside,
that's
and a
inside.
count 2-1.
That's ball 3.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Count's full.
Stays alive.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
1 down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. Draws the walk
That pitch is
there.
in.
And
Ball
that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right
Now
there,
batting,
or for
right
the ump to
fielder,
help him out and
Aaron
make a call
Judge.
with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And ball 1 to Judge. Close
That's ball
one,
2.
doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. Next offering is fouled back.
Three balls, 1 strike.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. A massive home run. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. That one
Counts
not
1-0.
close. 1-0. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just
Ball 2.
ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a
1
fan
strike.
get hit.
Pulls that one foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even
Up
if
next,
it's still
for the
in the strike
Yankees,
zone,
the
can be
designated
tough for
hitter,
hitters to get on top of.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Went down on strikes his first time through. That missed by a
1-0.
lot. And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And there's a strike to Giancarlo Stanton. That one way outside, and the count is filled up. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Wells stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball.
Stanton off of first with 2 away. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2-2 the count.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Yankees get a homer to cut the lead. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 4th, now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Next offering misses down and away. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was off. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And here is Jesse Winker. Caught looking his first time up. And the slider just misses. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one missing inside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
The 2-1.
Ball. That pitch is out.
And there's a foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Tyrone Taylor now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. And that one hammered Dominguez. Going back. And that one is off the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So runner at second, 2 down. Alvarez, the next to hit, fly to left his first time. That one a little bit high, ball 1. There's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We played 4. It's the Mets 3 and the Yankees 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Paul Goldschmidt. Senga back to work. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Goldie, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 37 years young. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. First time up was a pop out. That one's upstairs, ball 1. There's a strike.
1-1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now here is Oswaldo Cabrera. He's 0 for 1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Dominguez leads off first with 1 away. Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. The 0-1, runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
Outstanding job behind the dish to catch him right there trying to steal. Really quick catch and throw, set up with great footwork. Man, he popped out of that crouch, threw a laser down to second base. Nice job.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Yankees 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jeff McNeil stands in.
Baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
That misses the zone, and that is ball one. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop Francisco
So the batting order
Lindor.
turns over. Francisco Lindor digs in now. 1 for 2. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. And that's off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful
Now
for a
batting,
pitcher
right
as movement.
fielder,
As you see right there, it really
Juan
wasn't a great
Soto.
location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Soto in the box again. Takes a strike. Left field, way back there. That's going back. Back some more. Banks off the wall. Cut off, throw to second, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Garrett Cole is done in this one. And it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Yankees,
for the Yankees, Mark
number
Leiter
56.
Jr.
Huge opportunity to
Leiter
add on to the
Jr.
lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Golden opportunity right here. Ball 1 low. There's a strike. Two on, 1 out. That one fouled off. There's a splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
Now
Well, they
batting,
get a big
the first
strikeout
baseman,
there, and
Pete
that was a nice job behind the
Alonso.
plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at 2nd and 3rd. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one. And delivers outside. That's outside, and it's 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2 balls and a strike. Two aboard, 2 outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Look out! And it hit him. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in there for strike 1.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Two outs. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop. What a play. Inning over. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 3 and the Yankees 2. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Action in the pen down there. A.J. Minter, the left-hander, up and throwing. Buto, the right-hander, also getting loose. Here comes the 0-1. And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a 2-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with a cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, and I think he was also a little lucky right there.
And the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Alonso takes it to the bag, and that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Aaron Judge.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They're down 3-2. Back here at Citi Field, and now the DH, Jesse Winker.
Hitter, Jesse Winker.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And that misses off the outside edge.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Bellinger settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Francisco
And now the catcher comes up to him.
Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez. Throw to first, and he's back in safely. Late swing fouled off. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Towards first. Knocks it down. He gets the force, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeff
McNeil up now for the Mets. First pitch misses. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit. To third. Tag. Got him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Mets go down quickly, but they're up 3-2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Mets.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new
Number
pitcher on the
33.
mound. A.J. Minter.
A.J.
These are the spots
Minter.
relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the
Well,
Yankees,
one-run
center
game.
fielder,
Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2. A little bit low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Missed with a changeup. 3-2 now. Giancarlo Stanton in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the tying run is on base.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He is struck out and he is walked.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And that's in for a strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering upstairs. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. A.J. Minter done for the afternoon, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
the Mets with a new arm on the mound, Jose
70.
Butto.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That one off the mark, and the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Third out, and that ends the frame.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tim Hill.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed
Now
hitter
pitching
coming
for
up
the
to hit.
Yankees.
Classic bullpen move right
Number
here.
41.
So we'll see how it works out.
Tim Hill.
Jeff McNeil
Leading
getting
off
ready
for
to
the
hit.
Mets,
You know, this is kind of a tough
second
matchup
baseman,
as a left-handed hitter
Jeff
facing a
McNeil.
left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Fernando Cruz getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Weaver warming up as well. Breaking ball inside. 1-1. Liner snagged at first.
He put a really good swing on that
Now
pitch and hit the
batting,
ball hard. You know,
shortstop,
line drives don't always
Francisco
find a hole, but the more you can hit the
Lindor.
ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. 1 for 3. First
That's a
pitch
ball.
doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And it's fouled away. Just off the
ball
inside edge. Next offering is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses the zone, and the count's full. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
One down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
But when you see that many pitches in an at bat, your chances of succeeding
Up
go
next
up.
for the
And
Mets,
right there, we see
right
the result.
fielder,
Here's Juan Soto.
Soto.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's out.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Step off throw to first.
He's safe.
Lindor back in there. And a 1-1. And that is out of play. And a swing and a miss. 2 down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting
Now
ahead in the
batting,
count.
third
And as a pitcher, it
baseman,
really allows you to start
Mark
expanding the
Vientos.
zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And the batter now, Mark Vientos. Fastball for a strike. That's ripped. Base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second. So it's first and second
Now
with 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Pete Alonso. He's done some damage, launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
That misses, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. That is the inning.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
We're at the
Yankees,
top of the
left
8th,
fielder,
and stepping in for the
Jason
Yankees,
Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez. Ball 1, no
that's the ball.
strikes.
Counts 1-0.
That's a
Nope.
ball. Went with the
Outside.
sweeper.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed. Oswaldo Cabrera in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that one clips the corner. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1,
Now,
any leadoff
third
base
baseman,
runner really makes this
Oswaldo
inning a bit
Cabrera.
more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. First pitch, not close. One down, base is empty.
Ball 2.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And it is 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's the shortstop at the play, Anthony Volpe. Ground ball right side. And it's through for a hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate
Now
for him so
second
far.
baseman,
A bunch of
Jazz
strikeouts, so
Chisholm
that felt
Jr.
good, I'm sure. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jose Butto out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
New
Mets.
pitcher on now, Danny Young.
Number 81, Danny Young.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now a chance for Jazz Chisholm Jr. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. The Yanks lead 1. They trail it 3-2.
Now pitching for
Back
the Yankees.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the
63,
bottom of the 8th. Fernando Cruz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in,
Leading
Brandon
off
Nimmo.
for the Mets,
0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Brandon Nimmo.
Cruz, a 6'2 righty, 235 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite
batting,
side, but that pitch
designated
really
hitter,
got in on him right
Jesse
there. I mean, that's a
Winker.
well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Winker in the box with 1 away as he
Ball
takes
1, no
ball
strike.
1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Jake Cousins up and throwing. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Third time he struck out in this
Now
one,
batting,
and definitely
the
an
center
individual
fielder,
performance you want to flush. He
Taylor.
just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Taylor now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1's the
2
count.
down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That's
Ball
too
one.
low. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. And no one can get there. Taylor races for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
So runner at second, 2 down. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Cruz, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. And that's in for a strike. Going to count 1-2.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
To the right side, and foul ball.
Ball, that's low.
In the dirt. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets leave 1, but they still lead at 3-2.
Now pitching for the Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz. Leading off for the Yankees, right fielder Aaron Judge.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. High fly ball lifted into near right field. Soto going after it. Makes the grab. And there's 1 away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Bellinger in the box now. Takes strike one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
So last chance for the Yankees. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. There's the strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Outside low. Ball one.
I got a ball, one strike.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Austin
Smash that
Wells.
one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Austin Wells will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Sends it to center, and this should be it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.